In this video we are going to create a very simple document loader that makes it possible to load files that are stored in a particular directory. In our case we want to load some text files, and we want to do that because that makes it possible to create a collection of files that we can later store in a vector database, and we can use that database and LangChain to ask questions and get relevant answers. So let's see how this document directory loader works. First of all, here we have an import statement. I have out-commented it, but basically this is the command that you need to copy and paste into the terminal to get everything installed that we need for this example. In my case, all the requirements are already satisfied, but if you get some errors, you might need to install the components first. Once that is done, we have an import statement here. As I said, we are going to load text files. So I want to do an import from LangChain Document Loaders that is called text loader, and it's able to import the text files. And as we are also going to use a directory, we say that from LangChain Document Loaders we want to import the directory loader. In my case, I have created the directory right inside of my PyCharm project here. Basically, you can right-click on the project name, select New, and create a new directory. Here we can give it a name. I have called mine input. There it is. And now you see this is the second directory that I have created a few seconds ago. So let's delete it. And now it's gone. And inside of this directory I have two files. These files represent the content that we want to store in our vector database later. And to get those files we create an instance of the class directory loader, which is called loader in this case. We pass a few parameters here. Let's make that a little bit easier to read. The first parameter is for the directory. The second one is for the file type. And the third one is for the loader type. In our case, it's the text loader. There are some loaders for other files like PDF files, but let's keep it very simple for now. Once we have passed all the parameters we want, we can load the files by using loader.load, and that will load the content into the documents. And finally we can use the print statement to print what's inside of one or all of these documents. So let's run the code for document 0. Here is the content. That is basically the transcript from the last video of this channel. And if I run this for the second document, I will get a different output for an MQL5 tutorial to calculate a BWMFI indicator for automated trading. And that's basically the very simple example about how you load something from a directory into LangChain. And now you know how to create a directory where you can put some documents that you want to store in your vector database later. You know how to create a directory loader and how to load text files. And you have coded it yourself with a few lines of Python code. That's it for this video. I say thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.